And welcome to the Cox3.com post-game show tonight. It was all El Toro over the Trabuco Hills Mustangs, 42-10 in a crosstown rivalry. And the coronation of Mike Mayoral tonight in this crosstown rivalry. It was an impressive win for the Chargers tonight at their former home field. They've got their own home field now, but coming back home, a little bit of a homecoming, so to speak, for the El Toro fans. Capacity crowd. It was a whiteout on the El Toro side, and here on the home side, the Trabuco Hills Mustangs all in black. But tonight it was all El Toro, 42-10 victors over the Mustangs.
You know, Kevin, the interesting thing is the way this game started. I thought Trabuco Hills dominated the first quarter. They had a couple chances to score, a couple of strange plays, but then once El Toro got the momentum back and going, DeWitt Wilson did a great job leading that team to victory.
Yeah, he's an outstanding quarterback, dual threat. He just looks like he gets more and more comfortable after each and every series.
Multi-sport athlete, great basketball player, but I think that the offense they're running very familiar to most people that watch El Toro. It looks like the Connor Manning offense, the Trey Tinsley offense. This is just the next quarterback in line that they plug in, and I think he's going to be a good one.
Yeah, and he's got an outstanding target out on the outside, the KG veteran, Colin Kentros. Got the El Toro fans a little nervous. He went off in the first half with looked like a high ankle sprain, but was able to make it back into the game and actually was very impactful, especially to start the second half with a 72-yard touchdown.
Well, that was a part of a time in the game where Trabuco Hills had to take what they did well in the first half and build on it. And you come out and give up a long touchdown pass, and then it's, oh, here we go again. But I think Colin Kentros is going to do that to a lot of people. He's such a gifted receiver. He runs great routes. He catches the ball. He runs after the catch. And as you and I were mentioning, he's like the old man of that offense. It's like he's been here for so many years. He's probably in grad school. I'm not sure.
Well, it looked like a strong start tonight for the Trabuco Hills Mustangs. They were moving the ball at will, and then a couple of bad breaks. They were down 7-0, and then it looked like the ball game was going to be tied. And here's Tommy Germain recovering the errant punt, but they're going to call it a touchdown. No, they're not. Official rules in high school, once you make contact with the punt on the receiving side and the ball goes into the end zone, it comes out to the 20-yard line. It's a touchback. So what happens goes from bad to worse. And here's a 98-yard touchdown going the other way. And this youngster right here, River Simmons, dancing into the end zone after the field goal. That made it 14-3. So a big break and a big blow. And then here comes a 72-yard touchdown. This is the first play of the second half. This makes it 21-3. So El Toro answers after a short punt to the El Toro 25. 5 plays later, here's Chad Crosby limping in. He's cramping up. He goes into the end zone. We got a ball game. It's an 11-point ball game at this point, Coach.
Well, there were a couple of things. That muff punt went from yay to no. It was a touchdown, and then it wasn't. And El Toro got the ball back. But at this point, Trabuco Hill's still in the game.
Yeah, it's 28-10 right now. And then Tony Mercado, watch this interception, does a great job getting into the passing lane, disrupting. 6 yards, goes in. 2 pick sixes tonight for the El Toro Chargers. Then El Toro caps things off with the young sophomore, Stephen Castaneda. We didn't even have his number. Wasn't even in the program, but people know who he is now. Castaneda and tops it off 42-10. That's our final score. Garth Wyckoff caught up with our players of the game.
Couple excited Chargers. Right, it's a senior corner wide receiver, River Simmons, to my left, the quarterback, DeWitt Wilson. Congratulations to both of you on tonight's victory. Let's start with the defense. And with you, Rivers, it seemed like the play of the game tonight. You had 4 tackles, 2 interceptions, by the way. But the 98-yard pick six, that was kind of the pivotal play. It looked like Trabuco Hills might be able to get back in the game, down 3-7 right before the half. Boom, you take it off to the races. What'd you see on that play? Walk us through that memory.
I was going through the play and through my zone and saw the ball go up and took it. And I got to give credit to my defense who got after the quarterback, and which allowed me to make that pick.
You had a nice convoy of teammates following you down the field. Did you feel like you were going to get to the house? You made that late cut that got you into the house. That was a pretty big move down at the end.
Yeah, I felt I was just looking towards the house. I mean, I wasn't looking anywhere else, just looking towards that touchdown.
Well, it was a big score and a big momentum swing. And then for you on offense, my friend, almost 300 yards in total all-purpose yards, 254 air with a couple touchdowns, also 45 on the ground, and a rushing touchdown. So not bad, 3 touchdowns all combined. What's it feel like for you as a leader to come out here and get this big win for your football team?
First and foremost, I just want to thank God for putting me in the situation, because without him, I wouldn't be here. And secondly, I also want to thank my line for blocking for me and giving me time when I need it. And then I just want to thank the coaching staff and all the team, because without them, we wouldn't be in the situation to put up numbers and beat Trabuco and destroy their dignity and all that stuff. So.
Well, it was a big win and a big rivalry game, but for you guys, you start off 0-2. Now it's three in a row. You're 3-2. One more game before league play begins. What's the mindset for you and this football team going forward?
I just think that those 2 losses early, they were pretty much lessons for us to bring us down, humble us a little bit. And so now we know how we have to play, how we have to keep the pedal to the metal the whole game. And so I think we're on a good little stretch right here. I think we're going to do something special.
All right, well, you're an exciting player to watch. Congratulations to you. Shakes his hand. All right, River, congratulations to you. 2 happy Chargers. They improved to 3-2 tonight, guys.
All right, thanks a lot, Garth. Taking a look at the numbers right here. Well, the total number of yards, El Toro pulling away 441 to 232.
Yeah, 3 turnovers to 1. Total plays just about dead even. Where in halftime, Trabuco had run twice as many plays. Time of possession pretty equal, but it was the combination of an opportunistic defense for El Toro and then getting the ball back, and that offense really got into gear.
Colin Kentros, another Herculean effort tonight. 7 receptions, 144 yards, big average. That's the big metric. Anytime you can get over 20 yards per catch as a receiver, you're doing something right.
And Aguilar was unbelievable. 10 tackles, 2 for losses, 1 sack. He was where the ball was all the time. He's a great tackler. For Trabuco Hills, Cuero, 65 rushing yards, 48 receiving yards. That's a big night. And for Crosby, 13 rushes for 72 yards and a 5.5 average. And he did that getting cramps all night. So they can build on that.
Yeah, I like the way that this Trabuco Hills ball club continued to fight. They stayed in it. They dealt with adversity. But it was how they managed their emotions, how they dealt with adversity. That's what they need to hang their hat on moving forward.
Well, they're looking for leaders on the team, and this is a time when you have to step up. They play Los Amigos next week. They could get a win there going into conference play. And like the team last year, they kind of came out of nowhere to win a CIF championship. So it's there for the taking if you want it.
Yeah, this league is wide open. They've got Los Amigos next week, and, they're looking for a W. And once you get that first one, then the momentum starts to build.
On the other side for El Toro, going into South Coast League play, look out. That league is loaded. There are 4 tremendous teams, and only 3 of them are going to go to the playoffs.
Yeah, how about San Juan Hills? They piped Los Alamitos tonight, so they have served notice officially to the county that they are an elite team.
Well, they're real, and if anybody thought that was the new kid on the block, maybe you ought to stop by and watch them play.
Yeah.
They're very, very good.
Patrick O'Brien, very special. Well, that's going to do it for our Cox3.com postgame show. Once again, the final score. The El Toro Chargers upend the Trabuco Hills Mustangs by the score of 42-10. Until next week, and for Coach Coonerty, I'm Kevin Turner. We'll see you next time. Thanks again, everybody.